All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations unto the elect. All right, now in this lesson, I just wanted to go over James 4 and 15. All right, where it talks about how we should say Lord's will. All right, before, we you know, if we plan to do anything. All right, and this message is really towards, this lesson is really towards the new believers, all right, first coming into the knowledge that they're Israelites and, seeking out Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, all right, and not so much towards, brothers that's been in this truth for, a good amount of time, all right, because you have brothers that say Lord's will, all right, before, after, they say they're going to do something, all right, so we say, all right, we're going to go walking tomorrow, all right, we say Lord's will, I'm going to walk tomorrow, all right, we say Lord's will before, we say we're going to do anything, all right, and that's the proper way you should do it, all right, because really, in reality, all right, everything that we do or plan to do, all right, is of the Lord, all right, it's really ultimately the will of the Heavenly Father, all right, that we do certain things. All right, for it's written, let's get Proverbs 20 and 24. All right, it says Proverbs 20:24, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? All right, so there's no free will. We don't have free will. All right, our will, I mean, not our will, but what we do, all right, and say and think is off the will of the Heavenly Father. All right, so if we go walking, ultimately, it's not us that willed it, it's the Heavenly Father that willed us, all right, to go do a particular thing. All right, so we say, Lord's will, I can go walking, all right, tomorrow. All right, and that's the proper way you should do this. Say it, all right, first coming into this truth. All right. So let's go back to James 4 and 13. All right, now let's get into it. Let's 4 and 13, James 4 and 13 in the NLT. It says, look here, you who say today or tomorrow, we are going to a certain town and will stay there a year. We will do business there and make a profit. What it's saying is no people that say, he's saying, look here, people who say that, oh, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Man, I'm going to go to the mall tomorrow, buy some shoes tomorrow, do this, do that, stuff like that. All right. It says, verse 14, how do you know what your life will be like tomorrow? Your life is like the morning fog. It is here a little while, then it is gone. All right. So it's basically, you have this world, or you have this saying that's like tomorrow isn't promised. All right. And indeed, that's true. All right. Because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. All right. Because it's not our will. We can say we want to do this, we want to do that tomorrow, but it's not up to us. It's up to the Heavenly Father. All right. If it's the will of the Heavenly Father that we perish tomorrow, that we give up the spirit tomorrow, then we're going to give up the spirit tomorrow. All right. We can't say that what we're going to do tomorrow because tomorrow isn't promised. All right. It's only the will of the Heavenly Father. All right. So, yeah, it's basically saying, how do you know what your life going to be like tomorrow? All right. Because it's ultimately up to the Heavenly Father what we do. All right. So, verse 15, it says, what you ought to say is, if the Lord wants us to, we will live and do this or that. All right. So we say, all right, I'm going to go walking tomorrow. The proper way you should say it is Lord's will. I go walking tomorrow. And as I said before, because it's the will of the Lord, not our will, because there's no free will. We don't have free will. All right. We're all we're all just acting out this thing. We're all acting out the Lord's will. All right. Simple as that. And as I said before, this is directed towards new believers. All right, first being converted unto the path of righteousness, through Yahushua. All right, the path of, salvation through Yahushua. All right, these are, two new believers. All right, first coming out of that world, and and they you have to change. All right, how you think. All right, what you do and what you say. All right, part of what you say a part of what you say. All right, is changing. Changing your vocabulary, saying Lord's will. All right, when you're gonna do something, just say Lord's will behind it. That's a part of being renewed by the spirit of your mind. Lord willing, we get that. So you have to be renewed in the spirit of your mind. All right, and change. Renew meaning to make afresh. All right, be renewed. All right, in the spirit. All right, you have to conduct yourself a different way. All right, so when you say you're gonna do something, say Lord's will. All right, that's the proper way how you should do it according to the scriptures, man. All right, so verse 16. Let's keep reading. It says, now, if you say something, all right, say you're gonna do this tomorrow, and you don't say Lord's will, we're gonna get into it. Verse 16. It says, otherwise, you are boasting about your own plans, and all such boasting is evil. Okay, so when you're saying, all right, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. All right, tomorrow I'm gonna do this. All right, you're basically boasting about your own plans. All right, and it says boasting is evil. All right, and sometimes we don't always say Lord's will. Sometimes we forget to say Lord's will. That's why brothers will correct us and say, let's say Lord's will. All right, because we don't want to be found boasting in the sight of the Lord, man. So we try our best to say, we can't remember everything in these damn bodies, but we try and say Lord's will, pretty much every time we say we're going to do something. All right, and that goes for you new believers too. This is a proper, this is how you should properly, say it, man. Say Lord's will. Then, all right, what you going to do? Lord's will, I do this, or Lord's will, I do that. All right. Verse 17, remember, it is sin to know what you ought to do and then not do it. All right, so now we know. Now you new believers know that you should say Lord's will, all right, before you do anything. Before you say you're going to do anything. I should say that, before you say you're going to do anything. All right. Now you know. Say Lord's will. And if you don't say Lord's will, all right, sometimes you don't always say it, because we're in this flesh, we forget. All right. But, for the most part, you should be saying Lord's will, all right, before you plan to do anything. And if you don't do it and you should be doing it, then it's sin. All right. So let's get Ephesians 4:22. All right, because we were once of this world. All right. I was, all the brothers that's in this truth were once of the world. All right, doing things of the world. All right. Now let's be honest now. When we were of the world, all right, we weren't saying Lord's will. All right, we weren't saying, well, Lord's will, I go do this. We weren't saying that. All right, but now that we come into the knowledge of this truth, we should change our mind, change how we speak, change how we act, and change how we think. All right, and say Lord's will before we do anything. All right, before we plan to do anything. All right, so this is Ephesians 4:22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man. All right, what does conversation go to? Let's get that. In the Greek, it should be anastrophe. All right, G391 anastrophe. In the Greek, outline of biblical usage. All right, this is the meaning of it. It says manner of life, conduct, behavior, deportment. All right, so it's your manner of life. So that manner of life of the old man says, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. All right, so that old man, all right, that man that was before this truth, all right, was wicked. All right, so you have to put off that wickedness of that old man. All right, in verse 23, it says you have to put off that wicked old man. All right, that conversation of that old man that was after wickedness and deceitful lust, and say what? Verse 23, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So you have to be made afresh in this truth. All right, you have to be renewed in the spirit of your mind. You have to think a certain way. You have to speak a certain way. You have to act a certain way. That's what conversation goes into, your manner of life, how you do things, what you say, what you think. All right, and it has to be renewed through the spirit, man. You have to be renewed in the spirit of your mind, man. After what? Righteousness. After the righteousness in the scriptures of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. And a part of that, and a part of being renewed in the spirit of your mind is saying Lord's will when you plan to do anything. Lord's will, I go walking today. Lord's will, I'm able to uh go to here. Go out to eat tomorrow. Lord's will, I can do this. All right, that's the proper way you should, be saying saying things. All right, saying what you're gonna do. All right, Lord's will, I do this. All right, simple as that. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's necessary to repeat myself. All right. So verse 24, it says, "And that ye put on the new man, which is after the Most High, is created in righteousness and true holiness." All right, and what is that new man? That new man, which is what it says after righteousness. That new man that is after Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, that spiritual man that doesn't want to have no part in wickedness. All right, that is following after the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. All right, which is after the Most High, is created in righteousness and true holiness, man. All right, and a true man of the Lord is going to say Lord's will. All right, a new man, a renewed man is going to say Lord's will when they say they're going to do something. All right. So, that was pretty much it, man. All right, message to you new believers, just to say Lord's will, all right, before you plan to do anything, man. All right, that's the proper way of, it shows respect, all right, for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and fear for him. All right, to say Lord's will. All right, and it also shows humility. All right, because it says back in James 4:15 that, or 16, that is boastful. You're boasting about your own will. All right, so by saying Lord's will, it's an act of humility. All right, and that's what the Heavenly Father loves. All right, a humility, a humble and contrite spirit. All right, so that was pretty much it. All right, with that, I just hope that you brothers and sisters of the hopeful elect, all right, were edified. And with that, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations unto the elect. Shalom.